Hey friends, and welcome to this channel where you'll discover the must-see places to visit in Paris. Get ready to discover the magic of the City of Lights with me as we explore its cobblestone streets, charming cafes, and of course its famous landmarks. Summer in Europe is a real celebration. Imagine pleasant weather, cultural and sports activities everywhere, restaurants and bars packed with people, nature at its peak, a large number of visitors and travelers, and transportation like airlines and trains taking advantage of this period to offer the best service. All of this makes the old continent a wonderful place in spring and summer. If you're thinking about, or if you're already preparing your trip to the City of Lights, you should watch this video until the very end. And I do mean until the very end, because you'll really like the last two suggestions. Alright, grab a pen and paper because we're about to explore the city of love, fashion and history, Paris. Let's get started. Imagine this magical moment. The soft light of dawn bathing the Eiffel Tower while you savor a coffee and a fresh croissant at a small cafe nearby. A moment of peace before the city awakens. If you arrive early, you can enjoy a pleasant walk without too many people in the Trocadero Gardens. These gardens are a true oasis in the heart of the city. Think of the green spaces, the pools with fountains decorated with sculptures, like the famous bull and deer fountain that descends from the Palais de Chaillot and arrives at the Iéna Bridge over the Seine River. At the end of the gardens, you'll find a photogenic carousel, perfect for a picture with the Eiffel Tower in the background, and of course, the banks of the Seine, a perfect place to just sit and watch Parisian life go by. After our walk around the Trocadero Gardens, it's time to come face to face with the Grand Iron Lady, the Eiffel Tower. This iconic symbol of Paris not only offers breathtaking views, but also tells us about the history and ambition of a nation. Built in 1889 for the World's Fair, the Eiffel Tower was a feat of modern engineering. Imagine, with a square base 125 meters on each side and 300 meters tall, 150 workers built its parts in a factory, and between 150 and 300 worked on the construction site. 7,300 tons of iron, more than 18,000 metal parts, 2.5 million rivets, 60 tons of paint and 5 elevators were used, all put together in a record time of 2 years, 2 months, and 5 days. Even during its construction, there were criticisms and debates, which ended when people saw its final majesty. It's a testament to. After our adventure in the heights, it's time to dive into the world of art at the Louvre Museum. This former royal palace houses a collection that spans from antiquity to the 19th century. Opened in 1793, it houses a collection of 35,000 works that will take your breath away. Upon entering the Louvre, you'll be greeted by the iconic glass pyramid, a modern addition to a historical building. Once inside, get ready to lose yourself in a maze of galleries and rooms filled with artistic treasures. Of course, you can't miss the Mona Lisa, Leonardo da Vinci's masterpiece. Even though it's always surrounded by a crowd, I assure you it's worth admiring her enigmatic smile. But the Louvre is much more than just the Mona Lisa. You'll find Greek sculptures like the Venus de Milo, Italian Renaissance masterpieces, Egyptian antiquities, Islamic art, and much more. Montmartre is another must-see spot in Paris. This neighborhood still has that bohemian feel from long ago, when painters like Picasso or Van Gogh lived here. It's a perfect place to wander through its pretty streets, paying special attention to the Place du Théâtre, filled with artists painting and selling their pictures. A good way to explore this neighborhood, discovering its history and stories, is to book a guided tour. Notre-Dame Cathedral, built between 1163 and 1345, is one of the oldest Gothic cathedrals in the world, and also one of the symbols of the city. At 226 feet high and 420 feet long, the cathedral can hold more than 6,000 people. Once inside, you have to admire it, because it is considered one of the most impressive in the world. Also, on its facade, you can see dozens of gargoyles and chimeras which, in addition to having a decorative function, serve to drain rainwater. Sadly, on April 15, 2019, a terrible fire destroyed a large part of the roof and the spire of the cathedral. And although the main structure and towers were saved, the damage was significant. This led to major reconstruction work that lasted more than 5 years, with the cathedral reopening to the public in December 2024. The Champs-Élysées is one of the most famous avenues in the world. It stretches for 1.2 miles, from the Place de la Concorde to the Arc de Triomphe. This avenue is known for its luxurious shops, its movie theaters, its cafes, and its restaurants. During the day, it's a popular spot for tourists and Parisians, and at night it lights up and comes alive with a vibrant atmosphere. The Arc de Triomphe is one of the most recognizable monuments in Paris and is located at the western end of the Champs-Élysées, in the Place Charles de Gaulle. Built to honor the soldiers who died for France during the Napoleonic Wars and the French Revolution. Commissioned by Napoleon in 1806 and completed in 1836, it is decorated with sculptures of battles and victories. At 50 meters high and 44 meters wide, and inspired by the Arch of Titus in Rome, it is located in one of the largest roundabouts in the world. Access it through an underground passage to see the tomb of the unknown soldier from World War I. A symbol of Paris and France, the Arc de Triomphe offers one of the best views of Paris and hosts national events, like the Bastille Day celebrations. The general admission price is €13. You can also opt for a skip-the-line ticket with the Paris Pass. In the heart of France, a short distance from the bustling streets of Paris, sits the Palace of Versailles. This vast estate, a masterpiece of extravagance and grandeur, stands as a testament to the power and ambition of the French monarchy. Versailles isn't just a castle, it's a symbol of an era, a living museum of French history and art. The palace, with its shining golden details and seemingly endless wings, overwhelms the senses with its sheer size. Every detail, from the meticulously maintained gardens to the lavishly decorated interiors, speaks to a time when France was at the center of the world stage. A visit to Versailles is a journey back in time, a chance to walk in the footsteps of kings and queens and experience the splendor of a bygone era. The story of Versailles doesn't begin with a palace, but with a more humble structure, a hunting lodge. It was King Louis XIII, father of the famous Sun King, who first established a royal presence on the site in the early 17th century. However, it was his son, Louis XIV, who transformed Versailles from a modest retreat into the opulent palace. No visit to Versailles is complete without admiring the impressive grandeur of the Hall of Mirrors. This iconic gallery, stretching over 240 feet, is a masterpiece of light and illusion. 17 mirror-covered archways, each reflecting 17 arched windows overlooking the gardens, create a breathtaking, dazzling spectacle. The Hall of Mirrors was more than just a beautiful space. It was a symbol of French power and prestige. Here, Louis XIV received dignitaries and foreign ambassadors, dazzling them with the wealth and splendor of his court. The gallery also played a crucial role in history, serving as the setting for important events such as the proclamation of the German Empire in 1871 and the signing of the Treaty of Versailles. Stretching beyond the palace walls, the gardens of Versailles are a masterpiece of landscape architecture, designed by the renowned André Le Nôtre. These gardens are a testament to human genius and artistry. The geometrically arranged flower beds, the perfectly sculpted hedges, and the sparkling fountains create a symphony of sights and sounds. Walking through the gardens is like stepping into a living painting. The gardens weren't just a place of beauty, they were an extension of the palace and a setting for royal festivities.
Sainte-Chapelle. Amidst the grand structures, Sainte-Chapelle stands as a testament to the sublime beauty of Gothic architecture. Commissioned by King Louis IX, this royal chapel was designed as a reliquary, a sacred space intended to house the crown of thorns and other holy relics. But the true treasures of Sainte-Chapelle lie not in gold or precious stones, but in the impressive expanse of stained glass that adorns its walls. Over 11 biblical scenes, depicted in vibrant tones of ruby, sapphire, and emerald, bathe the chapel's interior in an ethereal glow. When sunlight passes through these magnificent windows, it paints the stone floor with a kaleidoscope of colors, transforming the chapel into a living work of art. You can almost feel the presence of the medieval artisans, their meticulous work enduring through the centuries, a testament to the timeless power of faith and human creativity. Pause for a moment and let your eyes wander over the intricate details of each panel, from the creation of the world to the Last Judgment. The stories of saints and sinners, kings and commoners, unfold before your eyes in a silent symphony of light and color. It is a testament to the human spirit's ability to create beauty that transcends time, a beacon of hope and inspiration for all who pass through its sacred doors. Located in a former Beaux-Arts-style train station, this architectural marvel provides an ideal setting for one of the world's finest collections of Impressionist and Post-Impressionist art. Enter, and you won't be greeted by the silence of a traditional museum, but by the gentle murmur of history. The Grand Hall, with its high-vaulted ceiling and ornate clock, is a testament to a time when train travel was the epitome of glamour and adventure. But it is the art itself that truly captivates. Here, on these walls, artists like Monet, Renoir, Degas, and Van Gogh come to life. Their brushstrokes capture the fleeting beauty of light, the vibrant energy of Parisian life, and the raw emotions of the human experience. Lose yourself in the swirls of color in Van Gogh's Starry Night over the Rhône. Feel the palpable energy of the dance in Renoir's Bal du Moulin de la Galette, and admire the delicate beauty of Degas' dancers. Each work offers a window into the artist's soul and the spirit of an era. The Musée d'Orsay is more than a museum. It is a time capsule that preserves not only art, but also a moment in history. It is a place where you can follow in the footsteps of artists, see the world through their eyes, and feel the pulse of a bygone era. Leaving the vast halls of the Musée d'Orsay, we venture into the heart of Paris, into the labyrinthine streets of the Latin Quarter. Here, history and modernity collide in a vibrant tapestry of life, where the echoes of Roman legions mix with the laughter of students and the tempting aromas of freshly baked bread. The Latin Quarter, named for the language once spoken within its ancient walls, is a place where time seems to flow differently. Its cobblestone streets wind between centuries-old buildings, each whispering tales of revolutionaries, philosophers, artists, and poets. The Sorbonne, one of the oldest and most prestigious universities in the world, stands as a testament to the intellectual heritage of the quarter. These venerable halls have witnessed the birth of countless ideas that have shaped the course of history and sparked intellectual and political revolutions. But the Latin Quarter is far from being a dusty relic of the past. Its narrow streets buzz with the energy of students, artists, and writers drawn by its bohemian spirit and accessible cafes. The air is filled with lively conversations, debates, and the clinking of glasses, as locals and visitors gather to share ideas and stories. Stroll among the bustling stands of the Rue Mouffetard market, where vendors offer fresh produce, fragrant cheeses, and colorful spices. Step into a cozy cafe, order a steaming coffee and a buttery croissant, and watch the world go by. The Latin Quarter is a feast for the senses, a place where you can lose yourself in the moment and soak in the unique ambiance of this historic neighborhood. The catacombs of Paris are a fascinating place, but shrouded in mystery, with tunnels steeped in history. It's one of the places that has gained popularity in recent years. Among the 300 kilometers of underground galleries, only 800 meters are open to the public, lined with bones. 20 meters underground, this vast expanse of chambers houses the remains of over 6 million skeletons from different eras, giving the place an intriguing and almost surreal atmosphere. To visit the catacombs without enduring long queues, it is advisable to book your ticket in advance. From the dark depths of the catacombs, we emerge into the bright lights and intoxicating energy of Montmartre, the highest point in Paris and home to the legendary Moulin Rouge. Since 1889, the Moulin Rouge has been synonymous with Parisian nightlife. The famous French cancan, with its high kicks and twirling skirts and its contagious energy, is the true star of the show. But the Moulin Rouge offers much more than a dance performance. It's an explosion of colors, music, and movement that will take your breath away. From elaborate costumes to spectacular choreography, including talented artists and the live orchestra, Every detail is designed to transport you into a world of fantasy and glamour. The Moulin Rouge is more than a cabaret. It's a Parisian institution, a symbol of the capital's joy of living and its eternal love for show and entertainment. It's a place to let go, embrace the unexpected, and experience the magic of Parisian nightlife at its peak. Here, in the heart of the rolling hills of Marne-la-Vallée, the magic of Disney takes on a distinctly European style. From the majestic spires of Sleeping Beauty's castle to the futuristic landscapes of Discoveryland, Disneyland Paris offers an enchanting world for visitors of all ages. Relive your childhood dreams by flying with Peter Pan, embarking on a pirate adventure with Pirates of the Caribbean, or traveling to infinity and beyond with Buzz Lightyear. With its thrilling attractions, enchanting shows, and beloved characters at every corner, Disneyland Paris is a place where dreams come true. But this park is much more than a series of attractions. It's a place where families can create lasting memories together. Give Mickey Mouse a hug, watch the wonder in children's eyes during a breathtaking night show, and savor the moments of pure joy and wonder that a Disney park can offer. Whether you are Disney enthusiasts or first-time visitors, Disneyland Paris has something to offer everyone. It's a place to escape the everyday, reconnect with your inner child, and create memories that will last a lifetime. As you leave the park, with the melodies of a whole new world still ringing in your ears and a heart filled with Disney magic, you will carry with you the proof that no matter your age, the imagination and joy of pure, carefree play never fade away. Paris is full of fascinating curiosities. Here are some facts that might surprise you. The Eiffel Tower changes size in summer. Due to thermal expansion, the Eiffel Tower can grow up to 8 centimeters. The Pont Neuf is not so new. It is the oldest bridge in Paris, built in stone in the 10th century. The Louvre and the Nazis. During the Nazi occupation, the Louvre's artworks were scattered across France to avoid being stolen. Beaches in Paris. Although the city has no sea, in summer, artificial beaches are created on the banks of the Seine with tons of sand. The Wall of I Love You. In Montmartre, there is a wall where the phrase, "I love you," is written in over 300 languages. Paris had a mayor born in Cuba. Severiano de Heredia was born in Havana in 1836 and later moved to France, where he became an important political figure. In 1879, he was elected president of the Paris Municipal Council, a position equivalent to today's mayor. End of the video. If you found this video valuable, consider subscribing so YouTube can notify you of future uploads. This will help me reach 1,000 subscribers. Leave a like and share it with others who might be planning their trip. This video might help them with their preparations. Feel free to leave us a comment on the cities you'd like to see in future videos or those you plan to visit soon. All that's left is to say goodbye and see you on the next journey.